You cannot let the meta rule your life. You gotta choose freely. Alright, let's talk about this here. What's going on, YouTube? Ledger here once again. This time at you with some more Genshin Impact. It's been a little while. I've been super busy lately, so I'm sorry for that. But I'm going to be busy still. But I want to get this video out before, because I'm going on vacation. I'm going to have a good time, relax, and so on and so forth. I'm going to take a little break from Genshin because I have to, of course. So yeah. But before I go, I kind of wanted to address a couple things, right? Because I didn't make an informative video when it came to Scaramouche because I didn't pull for him. I decided to skip him for Alhaitham. That's what I'm going for. I made a video earlier talking about who I recommend the most and so on and so forth. My recommendations still stand even after Scaramouche has come. If you're ever wondering about that, go check that video out. But for me, I have those units. Alhaitham is my priority, right? Who's gonna be more meta? Well, that's the point of the video here, right? So, here's the thing, right? As I saw Scaramouche come out, right? I looked at him and I thought, he's okay. He can get the job done, right? But the problem is, right, is this doom posting, right? And this doom posting is usually because people are focused too much on the meta, right? So, in this game Genshin, right, a lot of people focus on the meta mainly because they want for people to be able to, like, it comes from a good place. They want people to be able to make the right decisions in order to beat the spiral abyss and be able to beat the content of the game more efficiently, right? But the thing is with Genshin is that they're showing that they want to focus more on the casual aspect of it, meaning that abyss is the ceiling. Right? So once you beat Abyss, that's it. And how this game goes is that any character can be viable, right? Especially if you use them correctly, right? So when it comes to this doom posting and trying to focus on what's meta and what isn't, it starts to become a little bit unnecessary. Because let's take Scaramouche, for example, right? Let's say you like him and you pulled for him, right? And people say, oh, he's mid, he's not that good, so on and so forth. The reason why it doesn't matter is because as long as you build a solid team around him, he's going to take out the Abyss and beat all content in the game. And as long as a character can do that, why do you need the character to be better? There is nothing above Spiral Abyss, right? So that's the thing, right? So a lot of times when it comes to certain characters, right, my true advice, like, I'll try and give advice based on what is more meta. I will try and pay attention to what is more meta because people do want to know what the smart decision is, right? People do want to know, all right, I'm kind of on the fence here. I like Scaramouche and Alhaitham. My interest for them are neck and neck. Which one's a smart decision? Then yes, I understand why you might want to ask questions like that, why you want to know, why that doom poster might affect you. But the fact of the matter is, if there is a difference between who you like more than the other, then you should always go for who you like more. Because with Scaramouche, if you have Faruzan leveled up, right, you don't even always need Faruzan. As long as you have the proper supports leveled up to carry him while he's being your hyper carry, then you're good to go, right? So this whole doom posting, it's pointless, right? And then over to Alhaitham, right? Because Alhaitham, well, a lot of information has come out about Alhaitham unofficially, of course, through dreams and such like that. People are doom posting him, I mean, for different reasons, of course, because they think they're calling him Dendro Kachang and so on and so forth. Even though visually he does have a lot of similarities, his kit does work very different, so I don't want people to really confuse that. His kit does work different. It does have different mechanics, so it isn't a copy and paste per se, really. So I wouldn't take that doom posting too seriously when it comes to that. But at the end of the day, if you are hearing things like that and you're worried, like, oh no, is it a good idea to pull for Alhaitham? It is. It is. If you like the character, yes, it is. Because as long as you're getting the characters to go around him, you know, I'd imagine that characters like Fischl, Yaimiko, Beto, Nahida, Kuki, maybe even Yao Yao are going to be able to go with him because, you know, he seems to be a spread-based DPS, right? So as long as you build a proper team around him, he's going to beat Abyss. He's going to beat it. He's going to beat it down, right? So that's the thing. I never really liked the whole idea of comparing units to people like Zhongling. Like, oh, well, can they do better than Zhongling? Then you don't need them. It doesn't matter, right? I don't like playing Zhongling, so I'm not going to play Zhongling, you know? And I will make a good team so that whatever unit I have ends up out DPSing Zhongling anyway, right? But that is something that I just kind of wanted to get off my chest, and what I wanted to just kind of get out to people. Because we're right now we're going to be pummeled with a lot of decisions to make. Right now, people are choosing between Ito and Scaramouche. Next, we're going to be worrying about Ayato and Raiden, and then after that, we're going to be worrying about many other units. Right? I'm not going to say who I think those units are going to be because I'm not sure who's going to come. I don't know what's going to be true, what isn't, but based on information that we do have, there's going to be quite a lot of decisions people are going to have to make. You know, meta-wise, of course, Raiden might be the best decision to make out of everything. But if you have Raiden, or if you just don't want Raiden more than other characters, then, you know, feel free to choose who you want and just know who goes good with that character to make that character work, right? But yeah, that's the thing. That's all I just wanted to get off my chest. I wanted to let you guys know in case you guys were having any doubts. If you were hearing the Doom posting and you were worrying about your favorite character, don't worry about it, all right? So with that, I'll end it there. Let you know.